Hi, my name is Kennedy. I'm doing my article about sex education in going to 4th grade in Kentucky schools. So basically the article is going over about the House bill that they're introducing in Kentucky. It's about it forces Kentucky school districts to teach human sexuality education starting in 4th grade. So basically what they're wanting to do is in 4th and 5th graders, they do an introduction course. And then in middle school, they're required to do 6 weeks of sexual education. And then when they go to high school, it is a requirement for them to graduate to have a semester full of sexual education. So the reason why this is so important and the reason why I've decided to do this article is because sexual education has a lot to do with our sexual health. In multiple levels of health, mainly our physical. Everybody who doesn't have that much education based on sexual health, it contributes a lot to HIV, STDs, and unwanted pregnancies. And if individuals learn more about their sexual health and what they should be doing while they're having intercourse, it would lower the rates of unwanted pregnancy. And in Texas, actually, unwanted pregnancy is ranked number 2 for the state together, and it's ranked number 1 for repeat teen pregnancies. So it's really important for especially Texas to look at this bill and decide, is this something that we should be doing too, because obviously what we're doing right now isn't working. This matters a lot to not just your physical health, but your mental health as well. So for most teenage mothers, it is more common for a teenage mother to have postpartum depression. And so when they're having that postpartum depression, when they're a teenager, it's really a struggle, because most of the time when they're having that, they don't have any support from any of their family members. They do not have any support at all for them to be a successful role model as a mother. And they're just very, very punished for having a baby that young. And it's really difficult for them. And most of them end up as being single parents. And so if, this House bill passes in Kentucky, which it should pass and go into, I think it actually passed on the 11th of January, and that it will be introduced in 2019 and 20 school year. So if this bill passes, then I think that a lot of other states should look into this bill and decide if this is something that we want to do together as the United States, because there is a huge problem with teenage pregnancy and repeat pregnancies and HIV and STDs that other countries aren't having. And there's a reason why we are, because this is a very sensitive subject and a lot of people don't want to talk about it. It's something that they only teach abstinence-based programs, which is really, we shouldn't be doing that because it's irrelevant to people who have already had sex. So basically that's what my article is about. I hope you all enjoy it. I shared the link underneath, so y'all have a wonderful night.